Ladies and gentlemen, James Lane here. This is episode 100 of the American Reveille Podcast. And on this episode, we're going to talk about a horror movie that we could be living in. An absolute horror movie, folks. It seems the left has found a supervillain for Donald Trump. They found a bizarro Trump, the complete opposite of Donald Trump, all right, in Meghan Markle. An actual racist, an actual rich person who is a condescending, hateful person, an actual nose turned up, pretentious, holier-than-thou royal individual. All right? And for the love of God, in 2024, we could be looking at Donald Trump versus Meghan Markle for the World Heavyweight Championship. Or, well, at least for the presidency. If that happens, I don't even think we are in the real world anymore. You know, all those crazy people that talk about the Matrix and maybe the Matrix is real. If that happens, I believe it at this point. I'll believe it. All right. If Meghan Markle and Donald Trump go head to head in 2024, the world is doomed. America is doomed. It is all over. There is no look. I'll go full Lewis Black on this. All right. I'll go full freaking thunder and lightning and doom and gloom and freaking sadness and destruction. OK, this isn't going to work. This isn't going to work. We can't survive. What does this evolve into? All right. What is 2028? Markle versus The Rock? Come on. We can't keep doing this. These celebrities need to get the F out of here. All right. Markle needs to get the F out of here. At least Trump is a businessman. All right. I don't care that he was on The Apprentice. I care that he was a businessman. He still is a businessman. Markle is a freaking, she sounds like a sock puppet. All right. Look, I could keep ranting about this all day, but we have to get to the episode. We have a whole 20, 30-minute spiel to freaking get through. Okay, guys, stay tuned. Next. Oh, Meghan Markle. Come on. Now we got to deal with this. Hi, hola, how you guys doing? Episode 100, American Reveille Podcast. I can't even believe this is a story. This is a thing. Like, we have to do a podcast on this because, I mean, this is like the evil emperor. All right, like, people think it's Joe Biden. No, this is like, that's a real elite right there. Meghan Markle. What is going on? What is going on? If you're watching and you're not listening, look at this picture. All right. Look at Harry behind her. He looks terrified. He looks absolutely terrified. Do you think that she hurts him? Do you think she hurts him in the bedroom? I'm serious. Do you think like he cries? Like, do you think I bet you Meghan Markle. Okay, listen, if you have kids, this is going to be inappropriate. All right. If you're under 18, this is inappropriate. I'm going to put an explicit marker for this. All right. But we're going to get into something real here. We're going to get into a real thing because I know people that do weird things. And you look at that face. Look at Meghan Markle. I bet you $1,000 that Meghan Markle bends Prince Harry over and pegs Prince Harry. She can't have any. Listen, that's a control freak right there. All right. That's a control freak right there. She can't have somebody ruling over her. She can't have her man being a prince. No, she has to go over the top and outdo everybody. She's got to one up everybody. Everybody knows somebody like that. Think about that. You know, a one upper. You know, somebody who hears something good that you did or sees an accomplishment you have or sees some title you have and gets spiteful and says, fuck that person, and then works real freaking hard to outdo you or buy something fancier or look better than you just to show off and make you feel like shit. That's Meghan Markle. And the ultimate version of that is her making Prince Harry submit to her and basically her banging him doggy style. Do you think he has a crown? I'm serious. He's a prince, right? Like, don't princes get crowns? Like, do you think she's like, Harry? And he's like, yes, Meghan. And she's like, Harry, give me your crown. I'm going to wear it while I peg you. And he's like, I can't, Mom, my grandma would be very upset. We can't do that. Give me a fucking crown. And she said, I don't know why, by the way, that I made her sound like Joe Pesci. Give me a crown. Give me a crown, Harry. Give me a crown. Am I going to have to squish your face with a vice, Harry? Pop your eye out, Harry? It's Joe Pesci and Prince Harry. That's a completely different movie, by the way. Joe Pesci pegging Prince Harry is a completely different movie than Meghan Markle pegging Prince Harry. Okay, this is a very inappropriate conversation. This is probably the most inappropriate conversation I've ever had on my podcast. But, screw it. We're censored everywhere anyway, so I might as well walk the line and push the freaking envelope. These people are ridiculous. I'm sorry, I still hear Joe Pesci in my head. Yeah, Prince Harry. Yeah, you like that? Yeah, call me the wet bandit. Yeah. Okay, I can't. Listen. Meghan Markle's she's a psychopath. She filed a complaint against Piers Morgan. She's such a freaking little she's a little she's just a little whiny, bitch. I spelt that right? B-I-T. Yep. Oh, cool. I'm not that stupid. B-I-T-C. Listen, she literally called the news company that monitors news companies or whatever they are. They're like the agency in Britain because they don't have the First Amendment. So they're the agency that monitors the free speech or whatever of the news company. And she's like, hey, Piers Morgan's a dick and he hurt my feelings and I'm a woman and I have the right to say whatever the hell I want to say and you have to believe me no matter what it is, okay? Deadpool came out of a time machine and touched my butthole and now every man in this city must pay. Listen, that's the whole point I'm getting at. We live in a world where if a woman says it, all right. And nothing against women. I'm sorry to bring this up, but even traditional women at this point that aren't like the feminazi type women, just regular feminist type women, like the old school feminists that just wanted equality, they even look at this stuff and they're like, this is too far. This is crazy. All right. Women were originally fighting for the right to choose what life they wanted and to have the freedom to do what they wanted, not to have to conform to the same stereotypical, ponytail, yoga pants, thick glasses, soccer mom / liberal feminazi type look that all of them seem to have. Look, just put a pair of thick glasses on me. Look at her hat. All right. Listen, guys, she's wearing one of those French. Is it called a Pez? Wasn't there a I don't know if a Pez is what she's wearing. If it's the dispenser that the candies come out of, or if it's the hat that the cartoon mole, I think it was a Hanna-Barbera cartoon, the Moroccan mole. All right. He wore a Pez, I think. All right. But that looks more like that. It's like that top hat thing the character Will Ferrell played in the Austin Powers movie where he's like always dying forever. Oh, I'm burning alive. Oh, it hurts so bad. Oh, the agony. Oh, it hurt. Remember that? Okay, I don't know if you remember or not, but he had it's not that. All right, so I don't know what the hell that is. It's the artist beanie. All right. The beanie, the little freaking beanie that artists wear. It looks like she has a black tortilla on her head. All right. It looks like she mugged Ben Shapiro, stole his yarmulke, turned it inside out, and just didn't know how to wear it properly. And she shouldn't wear it. She's a woman. Women don't wear yarmulkes. All right. With all due respect to the Jewish religion. I could just talk crap about her all day and night. All right. This woman probably has people that wipe her butt for her. All right. The person who wrote this article, by the way, now that we're talking about the butt of Meghan Markle, the person who wrote this article from Breitbart, their name's Amy Furr. All right. So I just thought that was an interesting coincidence. Amy Furr, when we're talking. Okay, listen, do me a favor, guys. Do me a big favor. If the notion of Meghan Markle gives you agita, and for those who don't know what that word is, for those of you who the notion of Meghan Markle becoming president stresses you the F out, that's the definition, by the way, you need CBD oil in your life. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You need CBD oil. And what better CBD oil than the CBD oil that I use? Ancient Life Oil, ladies and gentlemen. This stuff's great. All right. This stuff is great. It's a broad spectrum distillate tincture. What's that mean? It means that there's a little tube, right? Look at this thing. And you get a whole thing here. Look. And you take that and you go, right under the tongue. All right. This is CBD oil. It's got a coconut oil base, so it tastes yummy. I love coconut oil. If you don't like coconut oil, I don't know what to tell you, but if you like coconut oil, you can get it. You've heard all the great things about CBD, what it can do for inflammation, what it can do for stress, what it can do for anxiety, what it can do for well-being. All right. This stuff has no side effects. You don't feel any different. You don't feel weird. All right. Just gives you what you need. Just chills you out. Listen, it chills you out in a good way, not a way. It chills you out in just a calming way. It's nice stuff. I like it. All right. It's legal in 50 states. All right. Comes from hemp. It's great stuff. CBD oil. You can go to ancientlifeoil.com. All right. Ancientlifeoil.com. Use the promo code James. All right. Use the promo code James. Get free shipping and handling. Do me a favor. All right. Just stick around at the end of this video. And I have like a little 2-minute video I put together talking about the Ancient Life Oil. All right. It'll give you any other information you need. And then you can take a look. You can make a decision then. All right, guys. But I use it. I just used it. You just saw me use it. I like it. I think it works really, really good. I've tried different companies before. All right. This is a good company. All right. Try ancientlifeoil.com, promo code James, free shipping and handling. Guys, are you listening on Apple Podcasts? Are you? If that's where you're listening, I need you to take a minute out of your time and give me a 5-star rating and write in a review. It's very important you do this. All right. We're trying everything we can to move up the rankings and beat the algorithm. All right. And we found that helps. So please, if you're on Apple Podcasts, do that. All right. Everybody else, follow, like, subscribe, share. The notification bell it's so important. All right. It's a necessity. I need your help there. I need you to hit that bell. Just because you're subscribed to me doesn't mean you're going to see my stuff. All right. YouTube's shadow banning me. I'm blocked in a lot of places. So please hit the notification bell. All right. And with that being said, guys, let's talk about Markle. I feel like we could gargle and say her name. Oh, hold on. Let me see. That sounded like the little alien from, what was that? Enemy Mine? Anyway, if you get the reference, let me know in the comment section below. Meghan Markle, literally a Markle could be a Muppet. It sounds like a Muppet. Oh, we had 10 Markles on the way. Okay, I don't know. It could be a foreign currency, like somewhere between Romania and Transylvania and, oh, that'll be 6 ruples. Oh, I only have 13 Markles. I don't know. Okay, guys, I'm done. My cheesy jokes are not working anymore. They're not hitting for me. I'm all by myself. I'm my own audience for this. So when my jokes aren't even hitting for me, it's time to move on. Report. All right. We're going to segue this right in there. We're going to grab the steering wheel and right into the article. Report: Meghan Markle networking with Democrats on potential bid for U.S. presidency. What the F? Well, I could just say it because I already freaking talked about all that other stuff before. I already talked about Meghan Markle pegging Prince Harry. So what the fuck? Meghan Markle networking with Democrats on potential bid for U.S. presidency. Dear God. Oh, I just burped. Sorry. Excuse me. This will be my inappropriate episode. Meghan Markle will reportedly use the excitement over her recent interview with Oprah to start a political career that could take her to the White House. What excitement! Oh my God. If people are excited about her, they're so stupid. Right? That's how you feel, right? That's how I feel. Why are they so stupid? Why are people so dumb? Why are you so dumb? That's not the person you need. That's not the person you want anywhere. Nobody wants that person. You don't want that person. I don't want that person. You don't want that person. That her husband definitely doesn't. I don't know. She must have a magical. All right. A senior labor figure and a veteran of former Prime Minister Tony Blair's administration with ties to Washington claimed in an interview with the Mail on Sunday that Markle was networking with senior Democrats to create a campaign and fundraising teams in a bid for the U.S. presidency. Oh, no. It's like Godzilla versus Mothra, with Trump being Godzilla and her being Mothra. Would she be Mothra? Which Godzilla bad guy would she be? I think she'd be Mothra. All right. She looks like she has antennas under that stupid hat. The Blairite internationalist and Democratic Party networks are buzzing with talk about Meghan's political ambitions and potential backers. The sources had reportedly told the newspaper. The person allegedly said the presumption was Markle's looking to 2024 when President Joe Biden will be deciding if he'll run for a second term. One of the reasons she's been so keen not to give up her American citizenship was so that she had the option to go into politics, a close friend said in September. Why is it that rich people get to do that? Right? Like if we fail at life, if we just suck as people, we become like homeless, right? We become like crackheads living on the street. But Meghan Markle can become a governor or the president. And then people watch the interview and they worship these people. They worship. Why are they so stupid? That's why I keep asking that and kept asking that before. Why are they so stupid? These people worship celebrities. All right. They are already programmed for a monarchy. They already are prepared to kneel and bow down to the royalty, to the elites, to the American dynasty that could be created by a Markle. All right. We've already had a Merkel. We don't need a Markle. All right. That's enough. I could just say that. That's a bumper sticker right there. It's not trademarked. There's your $1 million idea. You want a t-shirt? Print a t-shirt right now. We don't need a freaking Markle. We already had a Merkel. There's too many Urkels and Arkles. No more Coles and Arkles and listen. I don't know all I know. Geez, God, could you imagine the news cycle in 2024? It would start in 2023. I hope she doesn't run for anything. All right. I don't even think she knows how to count. I don't even think she knows how to put the toilet paper roll on properly. You know when assholes put the toilet paper roll upside down? I don't even think she knows how to get the little springy thing out. She has servants for that. Prince Harry's just in the corner the whole time going, you know, she's beat him. He's a broken dog. She's beat him down. She's broken his spirit. He's like a sad horse that used to run wild and free in the fields, and now he's just he's got a saddle, and he's like, oh, this sucks. Oh, shite. What the fuck did I do? But, what did, that's too far. I can't say that. That's even too far for me. I don't want to. I've got some folks that are very conservative that are already going to be pissed off at me for the freaking peg joke. All right. I have one that was worse. I'll keep that to myself. Let's keep reading. All right, guys. I think if Meghan and Harry ever gave up their titles, she would seriously consider running for president. The person considered, however, a source who worked closely with Markle reportedly claims otherwise. While there's no denying she's interested and engaged in politics as a topic, she harbors no ambition to enter a career in politics herself, the individual allegedly said. Last week, Brexit leader Nigel Farage claimed Harry and Meghan want to destroy the monarchy to fashion themselves as leaders of the woke revolution after their interview and Oprah in which their interview with Oprah in which the couple suggested the royal family was racist. Listen, guys, that's scary. That could be real. That's why I'm stuttering, because listen, think about that. Meghan Markle versus Trump 2024, right? She hates the royal family. And the only two places in the world that really scream like democracy and freedom and protected rights of our the United Kingdom, to some extent, they're getting worse and worse and worse. And the United States, right, were the symbols of that. In one fell swoop, they renounce their titles, right? They go in, she runs for president. She uses all of the new laws that they pass, say they pass HR 1 and 5 and all of those, and she uses all the new voting laws, plus cheats her ass off and wins the 2024 election. And then Prince Harry is married into the American royal, and literally, right? Then they use the power of the American government to destroy the monarchy in England and then declare themselves the leaders of the woke revolution. I mean, this is a horror movie. It's a crazy, somebody better be writing down everything every day, because someone's going to write a script 20 years from now and make millions and billions of dollars. Okay. This stuff's ridiculous. Let's read at least what Nigel Farage had stated. If we destroy the monarchy, we destroy something very special about this country. I think that's what they're intent on doing. And I'm going to do my best over the next week to try and get that counter argument put out there into America. The idea that the British royal family are racist after all they've done for the Commonwealth is beneath contempt. All right. This whole thing has become a giant pro wrestling tournament. Seriously. That's where we're at. Meghan Markle, Donald Trump, 2024. Let me know what you think in the comments section below, or send me feedback directly, James Lane at AmericanReveille.com. All right. That's our short episode 100. All right. Meghan Markle, President 2020. This is insane. It's absolutely insane. All right. But it might be the only thing the left can do. It might be where they go. It might be how they try to battle Trump with their own version, their own twisted version of Trump. You ever see that? Like when they took like Captain Planet, right? And they made Captain Pollution. That's it. Trump is Captain Planet and Meghan Markle's Captain Pollution. All right. This is an absolute shit show, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do me a favor, all right? You can follow me on all of these social medias, all of these different platforms for podcasts and videos and everything. You can follow the newsletter, subscribe to the newsletter, do all kinds of stuff. It's all in the description section below, but I'm going to show you a couple things for 2 seconds here, all right? Go to gab.com. Alternate tech platform, alternate social media, gab.com. I'm there under American_Reveille. That's where you'll find me, American_Reveille. You can do the same on Parler. Parler's back up. They might not have the app back up yet, but Parler is back up. Go to Parler, PARLER.com. Find me and follow me there. At the James Lane, on Parler. Also, an alternative one to YouTube that you'll really love is Odyssey, ODYSEE. We got to pump the number up. I only have 118 followers here. We got to pump it up. Ever since they brought down Parler, all right, a quarter of the people have been seeing and hearing our shows. All right. People got real lost in the censorship. And so we've got to rebuild. We've got to get the word out. So everything you can do to talk about the American Reveille, to spread the word about the American Reveille, we really are just trying to get out all kinds of different news and stories and entertainment. All right. And that's the key word, entertainment. It's put in a format and put in a way that's going to captivate you, keep your interest, keep you laughing, keep you entertained, and then empower you. All right. You're going to be enlightened. You're going to learn. You're going to retain this stuff, and you're going to be empowered to fight back, to wake other people up, to keep this right-wing revolution rolling, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So with that, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching episode 100. I'll see you guys in episode 101. And please stick around a couple extra seconds for a 2-minute little presentation on ancient life oil. All right. If you don't need to see the presentation, if you've been wanting to use CBD and your mind's already made up, go to ancientlifeoil.com, ANCIENT lifeoil.com. Use promo code James, get free shipping and handling on your purchase. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye. Let me get your attention for a second. I want to tell you about something. I want to share something with you that's very near and dear to me. All right, guys, I have joint pain. I'm sure it's no secret by now. All right. I have joint pain, I have hip pain, I have elbow pain, I have inflammation. All right. I get stressed out. I'm going through so much political news doing this podcast, so much. You can imagine how stressful that is. All right. How much anxiety that can cause, how many sleepless nights I have. But folks, I've been taking CBD oil for a while now. All right, for a while now, and it's fantastic. And a while ago, just a little while ago, I came across Ancient Life Oil, all right? And I got it from ancientlifeoil.com. And this stuff is fantastic, all right? It's the best source, the best and most trusted source for CBD oil in the United States. It's 100% pure. It's 100% THC free, no psychoactive effects, no high, nothing like that, just pure CBD, pure relief from all of those issues, relief from sleeplessness, relief from anxiety, relief from stress, from inflammation, right? Relief from joint pain, relief from all of these things that could really hinder your daily life, your daily activities, really put you in a bad place. This stuff lifts your mood up. It's fantastic. All right, it's legal in all 50 states. People are really experiencing wonderful change in their life, basically doing something that people have been doing for thousands of years, guys. If you head to ancientlifeoil.com, ancientlifeoil.com, the same place I went, all right, the same place I went to get the stuff, you can go on there, use promo code James, JAMES, at ancientlifeoil.com, ANCIENT, Life Oil, ANCIENT, lifeoil.com, promo code James, JAMES, promo code James, free shipping and delivery, folks, free shipping and delivery. Guys, this is a great product. You are missing out if you need to do CBD and you're just not doing it for some reason, guys. I don't know what's stopping you anymore. It's 2021. Folks, if you want relief from these issues, you want to do it in a natural way without taking medications, you want to do it in a way that's helpful. I have found CBD oil to be very beneficial, and I believe it will be very beneficial for you as well. So one more time, ancientlifeoil.com, ANCIENT, lifeoil.com, promo code James, free shipping and delivery, folks. Give it a shot. I really, really know it'll make you a believer just like I am. All right, folks, let's get back to the show.